I'm Chef Jamie. This is my assistant Sana. Today, we're going to show you how to make apple walnut maple cake. Are you ready to begin? Good.
Go.
Okay, first things first. Before we can start baking the cake, we need to first preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once that's done, we measure out the ingredients, starting with the dry ingredients and then moving on to the wet ingredients. Okay, first what we're going to need is 50 grams of walnuts. You can buy them in two different options. You could buy them already shelled, or you could buy them whole. If you are going to buy them whole, you're going to have to safely crack these. You're going to have to safely crack the nut meat out of the shell. But fortunately, we already have some prepared. We have some already shelled. Well. And what you're going to want to do when you have the nut meat out of the shell, you're going to want to toast them for a moment so that you can at least get some better flavor and aroma out of these.
Give me them nuts.
Okay, to safely crack a whole walnut, what you're going to need is a nut cracker. These are fairly cheap, so it shouldn't be that hard to get your hands on it. So what you want to do is first take the walnut. You'll be able to see a seam going along the length of the walnut. You're going to want to press against that with the nut cracker, just like this. There you go, that easy. Okay, walnuts in the oven and we toast it for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, if you're going to have whole walnuts to crack, don't do it these ways. Okay. Anyways, when the walnuts are fully toasted, you're going to want to take them out and leave the oven hot. We're going to need it at that temperature for the cake. While they're toasting, we move on to the apples. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to peel them, remove the core, and then slice them fairly thinly. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about doing that because we've already got some peeled, cored, and sliced already. Sorry. Okay, when you need to cut the apples, don't do it like this. just to make sure that this is a good amount of vanilla. Yen, would you like to take a sniff? Okay, we have all our ingredients measured out. Now it's time to mix everything. To start, first dump the flours in. Oh, not yet. Okay. And then this has, not yet, the cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Alright, get that a good mix. That should be good for now. Now, we move on to the budding ingredients. Not yet. Start. Eggs first. Butter. No, not yet. Milk and syrup with vanilla. Just a stir with the spatula. You're going to want to make sure that you break all those egg yolks because you don't want to end up with egg yolk chunks in the batter. Then, moving on. Yes, now the walnuts. And the apples.
Oh, that's interesting.
Give this a good stir. You're going to want to be careful because since these are wet ingredients, you go a little too rough, it's going to splash and cause a bit of a mess. Once you have a good enough mix in there, you want to put these two together carefully. There we go. And now, with the same spatula, just give it a good stir. Okay, this batter's a little thicker than I originally thought. You're going to want to make sure that all that flour is mixed in with the wet ingredients. You end up breaking any of the apple slices, no big deal. Considering how big these slices are, they're bound to break anyways. Okay, there we go. Alright, what do you think, cameraman? Do you think that's mixed well enough? Awesome. Okay, with that taken care of, a cake pan, 9 inches, and you're going to want to grease it as well as put some parchment paper on the bottom. Okay, now that the batter's ready, we need to put it in the cake pan and pop it in the oven. What we have here is a 9-inch round cake pan. We grease the bottom and the sides and put parchment paper on the bottom. All you need to do now is just fill this pan up with the batter. And try to just spread it around evenly all throughout the pan, just so that when it's done baking, it's got an even consistency all around. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, cameraman, what do you think? Looks good? Awesome. Now, All we need to do now is pop it in the oven. Alrighty. Just need to leave it in there for about 50-60 minutes. And best way to tell, just take a chopstick or even just a small knife, just poke it in, and if it comes out clean, it's good. Okay, it's been about 55 minutes or so. Cake should be ready. Let's take a look.
Wow.
Alrighty. There we go. Looks pretty good. Now let's see. I should probably first find out and see if it is ready. Goes in. Comes out clean. Does it look clean to you? Awesome. Alright. So basically that just means that it's ready. We just give it time to cool and we get to cut it. What do you think you're doing? That's what I thought. And that's how you make an apple walnut maple cake. Just like to thank you guys for just bearing with us as we bake this, and we'd like to thank you for just watching us work.
I didn't even do anything.
Well, more cake for me.